So one of the biggest problems the culture will face nowadays through the phones and the apps and everything is the validation, guys. It's the ego death that's needed for many. We are caught in this hedonistic, ego-driven, validating society. It's all about who's got the most followers, who has the most clout. Did they like my thing? Did they do this? How many likes did this get? How did that do? It's all about look at me, the look at me culture. And this is so toxic because people are full of themselves, and now everyone thinks that their worth is higher. And what does that create? It creates an imbalance in the culture and the system in our society. And that's what we're facing now. We're at this thing where egos are inflated. We all need this validation, and there's this divisiveness. And I was watching a fellow YouTuber, Jackson Stack, and he was mentioning, he's like, the idea of community is like what's missing. And he was saying, he's like, community is never coming back. And with technology and apps and stuff, it's kind of sadly true. So that's why this message needs to be spread more, so that some people can unplug and not all of society is just washed out to this social media, just brain melting dopamine validation cycle. And that's what it has to come down to, guys. So you don't have to delete the apps, but you have to be aware that naturally you're going to want to seek that validation. So it's unplugging and realizing that being real with yourself and your value and working to evolve, but being content and happy with who you are and finding peace in that. Understanding that you are a soul living the human experience. You're a spirit living the human experience. This body you're in is not everything. So don't take it so seriously. Think about life in a deeper level, on a spiritual level, on energy level, guys. Think about it deeper than, materialism, nice cars, hot girls. Like, think deeper, think legacy, think long term, think health, think generational wealth. Think about making a difference, helping somebody else out, like really changing someone's life. Like, how much is that worth, And that's what I have to tell myself as I got caught up in the hookup culture and, hedonistic lifestyle, smoking weed all the time and just chasing girls and chasing pleasure. Like, I snapped out of that in my late 20s and realized, like, dude, you have a perfect girl that checks all the boxes. Like, why do you still need to go find this and that? Like, what are you running from? And really, the hookup culture and the sex, having rotations, in a sense, it's kind of like escapism, because it's like, why are you not just happy by yourself, And that's what I realized. Like, I was just less and less happy the more I did it, and I just felt this twisted, wrong feeling in my gut, like it just wasn't right. And the reality is it wasn't. I was hurting people, I was misleading people, I was damaging people, I was wasting my time, wasting my energy. All of that is toxic, all that's dark, and all that comes with repercussions that aren't good. But on the flip side, what do you think that changing my life and getting honest about that and, spreading positive messages and spreading awareness, like, what do you think that's going to do? It's the opposite effect, guys. So, life is all about energy and intention and manifestation. It's so much deeper than materialism or lust and, the American dream, whatever that is in 2023. So unplug from that, ground yourself, find peace spiritually and get away from that human ego and find, your spiritual intuition and your peace. That would be my biggest advice for anybody, for my younger self. And I'm still working on this, but it's a really powerful thing once you grasp a hold of the concept and, start manifesting and channeling. Your life's going to really start to change, guys. So, everyone take care. See you in the next one.